Alright, welcome to my channel. So Sarkodie had a near-death experience over the weekend. It's really scary. It's not funny at all. So Sarkodie has released a statement, to tell his fans in Detroit why he missed the show. So we all know Sarkodie has been having a world tour. He's going around America and Europe. To have a show. Have a tour in general. And so on Friday, he took a flight belonging to Delta Airlines, and something scary really happened. In fact, the plane almost landed on the ocean, and it's scary as I mentioned. But unfortunately for them and the people on the plane, they were taken to an island in Portugal, and even that, it's scary at all because these airlines did not, take them serious. It took them 14 hours to bring them a plane to take them to their destination, and so Sarkodie missed his flight, and so he has come out to issue a statement detailing what really happened. He went on to say that these airlines do not respect Africans in general and that they can do better. Some people who were also on the plane typed on Twitter that now this plane which they brought is about 27 years old, and these planes, when they are too old, cannot function properly because they could have died on the ocean if the plane had landed on the ocean, because it would sink. Some even went on to allege that some people were saying that there were concerns about the oxygen levels in the plane, and this is really, really, really sad, and they need to change their plane. One was also on the plane said that the plane they brought was also another old hack. Okay, so without me talking that much, let me take you through the statements which Sarkodie released. Come back and then we'll talk about it, because this isn't funny at all. Now, if you're watching me for the first time, or if you're watching me, don't forget to like this video. Yes, I can do it without you. Comment as well. What do you think about these airlines? Do they respect Africans? For me, why would they even respect Africans if you have leaders, okay, who, after all the resources and all the rich minerals we have in Africa, we go cup in hand begging. Someone here in Ghana told them that what will have Ghana beyond aid, or even went on to say that what Africa beyond aid, but then he keeps on going back to beg for money. So, what I'm talking that much, let me take you through the Sarkodie statement, come back, and then we'll talk about it, because this is not funny at all. So let's go. Alright, so let me take you through the statements which Sarkodie released. But then before that, let me show you a video of the people who were stranded on an island in Portugal, and it's really sad.
Where we live, you're not making sense. On the one hand, you're saying that there's someone at Delta who owns responsibility for the situation. Exactly. On the other hand, you're saying we can't talk to them. It can't be both. Both of those things can't be true.
I can talk to Eurojet. No, Delta is knowing. They're receiving information from what is happening
Delta,
here.
so we can talk to the person at Delta. I'm not trying to put responsibility on you.
Okay, I understand. I'm contacting them through email.
Okay. Can you contact Delta and tell Delta that they have a situation? Someone from Delta needs to come here.
And they know, sir, but that's the thing. I'm the one at the end of the line, so I'm the one right now taking the blame, showing my face.
I'm trying to blame you.
Dude, I don't know.
We're just trying to get something done. We're trying to get people treated like human beings.
Here, but of course, they know that I am limited to what I can do. And sorry, so can I just answer this? They've called me like 3 times.
But if I were her, I would just let my supervisor come and explain, because she's not helping.
When is she coming? Nobody's coming.
And that's fine. She just needs to be quiet. Just let it go. Just leave it alone.
You gotta do something.
I'm touching on me talking about a revolution. I'm like, that's incendiary. You should probably not use that word. Yeah.
Alright, so there you have it, and it's not like this airline need to be sued. Okay, so now let's dive right into the statements Sarkodie released to his fans, and the people were waiting for him to come and perform in Detroit. So he was like, so I missed my event in Detroit due to at Delta. So he tagged the airline doing an emergency landing on on an island in Portugal yesterday. It was unfortunate, but I know these things happen, so I wasn't tripping, even though they communicated poorly and didn't have the courtesy to update us on exactly what was happening. Sat at the airport for about 6 hours and from complaints from passengers. This isn't new with that airline, especially from this part of the world, Africa. They keep sending these week old flights, business class, almost same as economy, to pick us up, knowing very well they are not safe but still risk lives. We almost landed on the ocean, but thank God we touched that island safe. No compensation, nothing, and our bags still on the island. Moving forward, I wouldn't want to tarnish a business, but hopefully they see to this problem and resolve it. And to my fans in Detroit, I'm very sorry and we working on making it up to you. Yes, so this is the statement Sarkodie released, and I think it's really sad. And these airlines do not really respect Africans. Yes, and this needs to stop. And as I mentioned earlier, they do this because they know that they wouldn't be punished by our leaders, because the leaders do not care about us. So now let me take you through a different statement from someone who was also on the same plane with Sarkodie, and then you really know what I'm talking about. Alright, so now let me take you through the statement which was released by a different Ghanaian who was also on the flight with Sarkodie. His name is Lai Derek. So he posted this on Twitter, and he even went more into details than Sarkodie. He even made mention of the fact that the plane which took them to, that Portugal place where they landed on the island was even almost 27 years old, and the one which even came to pick them was also the same age. It took them 4 hours before they were taken from Portugal to New York, and it's really, really bad. They did not get, proper, notice, or the people did not even say anything to, comfort them. They were even saying that they were lucky that they even didn't land on the ocean. It's funny. So now let me take you through the statement. Now, before I take you through it, if you're watching me for the first time, or if you have been watching me, don't forget to like this video. Yes, comment as well, share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. Yes. So now let's dive right into it. So it was like, we are just learning, and he tagged the airline at Delta. And then he gave the number of the airplane with the Saturn DL157 that departed Accra on Friday night. Didn't make it to New York. It made an emergency landing on the Sarah Island in the Azores. Reports say there were concerns about oxygen levels in the aircraft. An almost 27-year-old Boeing 767-300ER registered as N191DN. Passengers remained stranded on Terceira Island until almost 14 hours later, when they were picked up by a similarly aged Boeing 767-300ER registered as N199DN. This will only heighten folks' existing transatlantic anxieties, as a rep is alleged to have advised passengers to be grateful that they allowed us to be here, and our plane didn't crash in the sea. I'm still looking for a public statement by Delta as I continue to wonder why airlines are having a free accountability life operating at Kotoka. I think Sarkodie was on this same flight, and with all the business and commercial losses and reputational damage to him and many others, the airline is yet to address the issue publicly. Quite unfortunate. So he even went on to show the route from Ghana, Accra, to then Portugal, the island they were on, and he also went on to show from where they took off from to New York. So the Portugal there and then to New York. Alright, so there's a full story, okay? But I think, come on, like, these airlines should be sued because it doesn't show respect to the people. But then, come on, like, who would see them? If you have leaders who are so useless that they go capping and begging, like, who would they see? Who even respects them? Because they themselves don't respect themselves. They've sold their right to them. Yes, so if you're watching me for the first time, or if you've been watching me, don't forget to like this video, okay? Comment as well. Share this video and also subscribe to my channel. Yes, so I think, as I mentioned earlier, Sarkodie should sue these airlines because they've done lots of damage to him, to his reputation, to the monies. Maybe he hasn't lost any money because the people have paid already, for the show. But maybe, of course, he might still lose because maybe he would have to refund the money back to them. Even with that, he should sue them for taking him and the others for granted. There has to be a scapegoat. Someone needs to be used as an example so that the others would learn as well and wouldn't take Africans for granted. Because this is getting one too many. People have, made comments. I think it's rather unfortunate. In fact, some even said that they rather increased their flight ticket, the price from $1,200 to $1,900. And you do this, shameful. So you need to, Delta, you really need to, issue, an unqualified apology to all the passengers who were on the flight and get them their baggages and every item which they had or put on the plane, because this is not fair at all. And you need to get new planes and then carry your passengers in Africa safely to their destinations. All right, so now let me hand it. Now, again, if you're watching me for the first time, or if you've been watching me, don't forget to like this video. Yes, comment as well. What do you think about this issue? Share this video and also subscribe to my channel. All right, so see you in my next video. Bye.